Hi, friends. I'm being obedient and I am introducing everyone to Because He Cares. So, this is designed to be a place where people can come together and talk about those really hard topics in life. Why is life so hard? Why is life so challenging for the Christian? Why is life so challenging for those who want to obey God? Why does it feel like we get attacked more? Why does it feel like we have to fight for everything that we earn harder than most? And walk through the Bible and see what the Bible has to say about those topics. And so that's what Because He Cares is about: learning and understanding and knowing how much God cares in the school of Christ, in the school of hard knocks, understanding why it is and how it is that He is bringing us to a place of surrender through obedience, and oftentimes through the portals of suffering. And I want to say this, that Adam and Eve chose the lesson book of suffering for us when they decided to go against God's will and introduce the knowledge of good and evil. That was our legacy from that point on, which is um, to have to learn about life and about God and about everything around us through the lens of good and evil. It was no longer just good, no longer just um, you know God. It was also introducing sin into the world. So instead of leaving us to ourselves and to our consequences, God decided to hold our hand and bring us through every trial and every sorrow and every situation in a way that was tempered. God tempers our trials. When we are obedient to God, He hides us under the shadow of His wings, protects us from evil. You can read about that in John 17, where Jesus prayed in the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Gethsemane, not the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Gethsemane. And He asked God to keep those whom He had. He said, Father, not one have I lost except for the sons of perdition. Those are the ones that are truly disobedient, that never wanted anything to do with God. And God knows their hearts, and He never stops pursuing us until we truly decide that we want nothing to do with Him. And then He reads our hearts and He lets us go, because He is a God of freedom. So if you want to explore with me more in depth what the Bible has to say about sorrow, suffering, why we go through what we go through, and get real Bible answers, then I invite you to stop on by and enjoy this channel, because this channel was birthed out of much pain, much anguish, much sorrow, but it was birthed through the will of God. And so if you're going through something similar, you're more than welcome to um, come on in and create space that we can all learn together and flourish. God bless.